Hello, and welcome to Solo Ghosts, or whatever the hell I decide to call it. So, I'm actually very frustrated at the moment because I tried to record some single episodes by myself because we don't have any, and, anymore. And so I thought I'd try and entertain you guys as much as I could. And after hours of trying, nothing was working on my computer, and so I've given up and decided that I'm going to voice over my earlier playthrough of Dark Souls 3, which I had streamed for a little bit today, about 30 minutes, so it's going to be a longer episode, but I hope you guys enjoy. Let's see. So I'm hitting play now, and nothing really happens. I'm just dicking around trying to figure out where to go. And right now I'm listening to music. I don't know if you can hear it. Hopefully not. But anyway, so when I was playing earlier, I had my previous stream, I had gotten up to 15,000 souls, which was a good for about 2 upgrades, and I had died because I got trapped in a corner. Like an idiot, I kept racing instead of trying to go back or anything. So, anyway, I was trying to go back and get those souls. I was lucky and found a kind of a shortcut, but I still had to take forever. I ended up, I won't spoil anything, but man, was it awful. Sorry, it's a little harder to kind of think on the spot by yourself, and I have the music going on to kind of help calm me down. It was very frustrating. I tried to record Honeycam, tried Subnautica, and just, that's nobody. Well, I want to play those, but programs weren't working for me. See? Hope. Okay, guess I just jumped around. But there are my 15,000 souls. See? I grab them, then I tried to turn around, and I end up trapping myself again. Died immediately. So I was like, whatever, I can get back there. So, yeah, that's what had happened. I'm sorry if their sound cuts out on the game or whatever. I haven't decided on what I'm going to do, but it's, you definitely, there's going to be some weird audio issues that maybe you won't notice. Maybe I'll actually do pretty good, but anyway. I don't know. How are you guys? Let's talk about you fellow Spooks inspectors. It's better than Ghost of You, admittedly. And so, just wanted to let you guys know that we love you and we appreciate you and all that you do. We believe that we can be, we're not the most attractive guys, and so, well, whatever. Other guys can bitch and moan, but I'm by myself in Montana for the time being, so they'll just have to deal with it. Anyway, we're trying, and for me personally, this is cool. This is a chance that I can honestly sit down and talk to you guys, because I've been wanting to do this forever. Look, I'm about to lose a huge chunk of my life. Boop, there you go. Okay. Anyway, I just want to say I appreciate you guys. Oh, and there I go. I lose my 15,000 souls right then, and I get mad. Very mad. I'll be quiet for a moment.
I don't have those ties of 15,000 fucking souls on me. I can just lose. So good when I lose the chance to level up twice.
Okay. Anyway, to get back to you guys, for me personally, I feel that the YouTube channel, yeah, it's like we're Let's Players. We're not the most creative, YouTube channel out there. I mean, there's thousands upon thousands, millions of other Let's Play channels. But for me personally, I want it to be a beacon where you can sit down and feel like we're in the room together, playing video games. That's a maggot thing. It's gross. Anyway, and I find that it's relaxing, But what made me want to start a YouTube channel with my friends is I didn't watch YouTube all that much, the occasional like dumb video here and there, but excuse me. But one day Moody, he was like, "Man, we're gonna play Five Nights at Freddy's. You're gonna help me." And I'm like, "What is that?" He's like, "Look it up. It's a really cool game." And so of course I'm like, "Sure, why not?" So I look up game details, and I didn't understand it, and I was like, "All right, well maybe there's just videos of it, like gameplay and such, just so I can." I am tired. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe there's gameplay footage so that if it is jump scares, I won't be scared of it. Because I hate horror games. Like, in all honesty, I hate them. I can't stand them. Like, playing Subnautica in Dark Souls, I get jumpy because all of a sudden music changes. I'm like, what the hell is that? Anyway, I looked it up and I started, and one of the first channels that popped up first videos that popped up was Markiplier playing, and that was a changing point. Like, I started to watch him, and at first, yeah, he was funny, and, he was entertaining, so I was like, maybe I'll stick around. Well, that segued into other videos and bits and pieces that he's been in, and slowly developing kind of an appreciation of him. And so, I'm sorry if I'm really loud or really close or whatever. I have my laptop kind of angled, so I'm looking at it, so I may not be talking directly into the microphone, and I apologize. But, sorry to get off topic, but anyway, I started watching his videos more in depth, and what made me... This thing disappeared, by the way. Like, side note, I know I just said I'm getting off topic, but that monster, completely disappeared. It just vanished, gone. And I have no idea where the hell it went. I don't know if it died or if it just decided to fly straight up into the air. I don't know. It's just gone. I didn't have to fight it, and I was like, whatever, to hell with it. Alright, sorry, like I said, I'm trying to dub over this and such, so. Just because, as you can see, there's no viewers watching. Anyway, I watched his videos, and what made me appreciate him was that he honestly cares for his viewers. Like, he realizes, to me, he's very aware of that he wouldn't be where he is without viewers. And, that's, I don't want to say humbling, it shows a respect that you see other people who take this for granted and they just become dickbags and or whatever, and so it's cool that even though he's a Let's Player, I give him so much more respect than other people, just because excuse me, that was dinner, he shows more of a respect towards people, and so it was cool to watch. And he does so much charity such, and but all he does is play video games by himself. Sometimes he has his friends playing, and that's cool, that's awesome, and it was a turning point to me, because then I started segueing away from TV and garbage movies and such, because I don't know, if you ask me, I feel that media in general is for stepping away from good storytelling to offer cheap theatrics like explosions and bloody violence. And it's like, yeah, those are cool and all, but if you use them properly, if you don't just rely on them for your storyteller, you could do so much more. But that's a whole other... if I get into it, I'll get into it. But anyway, I started watching Markiplier, and, Moody, he was like, watch Game Grumps, they're really funny. And at first I didn't like them, but they slowly grew on me, and I love them. They're a part of my daily routine. Like, every day I go to school, I come back, and I just watch Markiplier, Game Grumps, I watch Kitty Cat Gaming, In the mornings, I started to develop Good Mythical Morning, because those guys, they're not Let's Players, they're really good vloggers, or whatever you want to say. They're neat, and I like to listen to them. But anyway, I started watching Game Grumps, and I thought that they were really funny, and they were good, and, yeah... They make those penis jokes and whatever, and ha ha ha. But then they get down to serious talk, and those are the episodes I really appreciate, because it shows them as people, their struggles, their happiness, their goals and such. And it's neat to actually see people be people. And so I think that for me, one of my ultimate goals in life is that I accomplish something, something big enough that people will look up to or hear my name and are like, I want to be that. I want to aspire to that. I want to do something more with my life. And so right now I'm currently studying to get my bachelor's degree in management, and that's good and dandy and all. Like, I have no problems with the major or anything like that. But it's not something I exclusively want to go into. Like, being at the College of Business here at my school, I feel like I'm an outcast because, you see all the people who are in finance, marketing, management, accounting, and then you look at me and I'm a complete outlier. And so I'm thinking about switching to something else. Anyway, I like YouTube because it does offer a chance for creative people to share their ideas, and admittedly, it's a hard thing. Like, we've been up for almost a year now. Time flies. It's pretty great. It's spooky too, but anyway. We've almost been up for a year now, and I know that success doesn't come in like that, a snap of the fingers and whatever, but you really have to put an effort to try and share your videos, and it's 4 guys, 2 to 4 guys playing, well, now it's 1 to 4 guys, but we're just playing games, having a good time, and I'm really glad that is a thing, because that's what I want. I want our viewers, you guys, our Spooks Inspectors, to feel like you can sit down, watch our thing, and laugh, and make jokes with us, and just call us out on our dumb shit. Like, I know, if you watch the video, I edited all the videos, and the recording section, I know it a little more in depth than the other guys, because I have all the channels, and the Twitch, the YouTube, the Twitter, the Facebook. I run it all, and the other guys want to try and help, and I've tried to implement stuff. I told them everything, and so, but there's some things that just, I got the time, I can do it, so I'll do it. But I watch our channel in depth, and I see all the little jokes, and I pick up on little instances that I didn't notice before, and it's pretty great. Like, I comment on a couple of times in our videos, and it's funny, because watching yourself through this you have this perception of yourself as is, like, yeah, this is me, blah blah blah, and which is good. You're supposed to have an opinion. It's kind of going a little side tangent. Be whoever you want to be. Do whatever you want to do. Who gives a fuck? Like, if people who matter don't mind and people who mind don't matter. That saying is so true that it's ridiculous. I created I'm part of a club up here at my college that plays humans versus zombies. And so this year's theme was dinosaurs. And I got to create helmets for all our special zombies. People who are going to have special abilities in the game. And, on the first day we had a side mission where people are to come up and take pictures with me. And if you get the most pictures, you did cool or whatever, And, I was the first one, and so I made a Triceratops that I was particularly proud of, and so I stood out there at 10 a.m. right on the hill, like on a bright, beautiful day, and my gray Mario hoodie and the Triceratops helmet, which was bright gold. Like one of my favorite colors is gold, and so of course I paint my baby helmet a bright, like metallic metal that shines because of the light. And so I stood there, and I had the shields on my arms, the helmet on my head, a flag to represent that I was part of TAG, and I stood on a hill like in an epic pose, like, come on to me, bro, I will take you on and take you down. And I stood there for an hour by myself. I was supposed to have somebody, but unfortunately they didn't show up, and so I was just by myself, which it's a little scary, And so I just stood there because I was a beacon of attention, like I knew, and I just stood on the hill and I watched this long stretch on my college. And you could see passing period and such, and just it was spooky because. Not spooky, admittedly, I was scared, I was a little embarrassed, but whatever. I had my face covered, but I was also loving it so much because people were looking at me, and there was people walking around campus for, like, tours and such, and people were like, what is that? What's going on? And somebody's like, or their tour guide or whatever is like, they're part of TAG. This is a humans versus zombies, and this must be their game or something. And so I got approached by campus groundskeepers, and they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just for TAG, And people came up, was like, what the hell's going on? What are you wearing? I'm like, I'm just for TAG, and I'm super proud of it, even though admittedly people were probably mocking me, but to hell with them, because who cares? It's like, I'm not even in the way. I'm just standing there. So do what you want to do and be what you want to be, because, it's liberating when you just say, fuck it, I was doing pretty good on not cussing, but whatever. I'll try to keep it to a minimum, like our usual videos. But to get back to the big thing is, I want our channel to be like Markiplier's and Game Grumps, where people can make those jokes, feel comfortable, and just, talk to us, because we're just normal guys. We have 27 subscribers, and I know there's 3 that is Billy, Moody, and I. My girlfriend Jennifer, and then my sisters, and then a couple of other friends and other people who are like, oh, subscribe to my channel, I'll subscribe to yours, and blah, blah, blah. You gotta try and spread yourself out there at first, because, like I said, we've been up for almost a year, and we've only have 27,000 subscribers. We hit 1,000 views in like February or March. It was super exciting. I think it was February. But we hit 1,000 views, and I was so excited, and we wanted to work on something, but distance is just a killer. But we tried to Sorry. I have Lee Ebstrom playing right now, and I love that song, and so it kind of takes me away every once in a while. But for me, I want our channel to be a safe haven. It's like I appreciate, like I said, I want to be something people can aspire to, and it may be narcissistic, but I believe that one of my favorite quotes is this is paraphrasing. This is from Douglas Adams, one of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy sequels. I can't remember. Anyway, one of the characters was saying, everything in the universe is specific to you. Your sight, the sights you see, the smells you smell, the things you hear, the things you feel. They're specific to you, and nobody can take that away, but nobody can experience that as well. And so, and just make the most of it, I mean, that's the YouTube channel. It started off as an idea because at this last year in January, I was in Japan, like studying abroad. And to be honest, I honestly have no idea why I decided. Well, Japan, because I'm a nerdy guy. Like, I like anime and video games and such. And I mean, I wear video game clothing all the time. Like, even as, like, again, I'm a business major, and you wouldn't think of that if you looked at me and then with the class of people who go there. Anyway, I was in Japan studying Japanese, which was really fun, and I know I'd get sidetracked. I'm just trying to fill thing. We'll a momentary break, but anyway, I was in Japan, and it was really fun and super cool, and if you get the chance to do study abroad or go somewhere, take it, because it can show you the world, how big it is and how small it is, Internet, you can see images, but to actually experience things is so much different. And so, anyway, I was sitting there, and I had been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a while, and I was like, probably Let's Plays or whatever, and I started kind of looking, not really, and such, and then Moody, he's messaged me one day, just because I'm talking to him about, like, Game Grumps and such, because I watch them on a regular basis. I watch so many playlists in Japan, anyway, he's like, let's go, do you want to start a channel? And we're like, yeah, sure, obviously, let's do Let's Plays and do little skits, like, and that's obviously Colorado Game Ghost has inspirations of Game Grumps and Markiplier and other gamers because, they inspired us. Like, I don't want to say we ripped them off because it's Let's Plays, and we're trying to do differences, but they inspired us, so we have channels based on their models, I guess you want to say. And so, oh man, time really flies. Anyway, Moody started like, let's do channel. I'm like, yeah, and so it's been a really fun experience, and I keep circling back to it, but I want it to be something that you guys really appreciate, because we have a lot of fun, and I put in a lot of effort, and Billy puts in a lot of effort, and Kyle puts in a lot of effort, and Moody puts in a lot of effort, and it just, we're probably going to keep doing it because it's fun for us to keep doing it, and so, but I want you guys to know how I feel personally. Everybody else can do their own thing if they want, but I think it's cool, and it's cool to hear my sisters be like, Dustin, that's so funny, and see those little comments. It's like, that's a little good. Like, Moody's girlfriend comments on our videos regularly, and it's very nice, it shows validation for that our effort isn't being wasted, and I know we cater. I'm trying to look at I know that don't think I'm unaware that it takes time. Like if you hear the other YouTubers, it's like we were up for 2 years before suddenly people started coming in, and it's ridiculous. And I only got a minute left, guys, so I'm gonna try and wrap it up. But I appreciate you, and I'm sure everybody else does too. And so, what the hell? I guess just an ad. Sorry, something kind of popped up. I probably. Anyway, it's. Thank you, Spooks Inspectors. I love you guys with my ghostly heart, you know. And this was fun. Even if I didn't really play any games, I just sat down and talked with you, and I just let you guys know, and it's nice, you know. If you liked it, you know, there's nothing wrong with pushing that like button at the bottom of the screen, nor is there any problem with sharing it with your friends, and it's really cool, you know. Just a couple of shout outs to Sammy and Zoe, Becky, Amara, Tyser, just you guys who watch. We love you, appreciate you. Thank you very much. Hearing your words definitely makes me feel good, and I try to share that with everybody else. So, alright, guys, I gotta go to bed. I gotta wake up early tomorrow for school, but it's been fun. Like I said, like this video, share it around if you feel it's appropriate, and just have a wonderful night, guys. Later, Ghost Love. See you next Haunting Hour. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.